x square positive y square negative 4x positive 4y negative 8 equals to 0. The graph of the equation above the xy plane is a circle. If the center of this circle is translated 2 units up and the radius increased by 2, which of the following is an equation of the resulting circle? Okay, here we have the equation in general form. When I go over the answer choices, we have the equation of circle in standard form. And in the given circle, we have to apply the given transformations. That is, the circle has to be translated 2 units up, and also the radius has to be increased by 2. So after that, we have to get the equation of a circle in standard form. Okay, my first work is to get the given equation of circle in standard form. Okay, now let me write the given equation as it is. It is x square positive y square negative 4x positive 4y negative 8 equals to 0. Okay, to get this equation in standard form, we have to write the x terms together. That is x square negative 4x. Then y terms together, that is y square positive 4y negative 8 equals to 0. Okay, now let me consider the two algebraic identities. That is the expansion of the square of a binomial a positive b the whole square. Its expansion is a trinomial, that is a square positive 2ab positive b square. Let me consider one more identity, that is also the expansion of the square of a binomial, that is a negative b the whole square. Its expansion is a trinomial, that is a square negative 2ab positive b square. Whenever we have a trinomial in this form, a square positive 2ab positive b square, the trinomial over here can be written as the square of a binomial, as we have on the left side over here. The same thing, when we have a trinomial in this form, it can be written as the square of a binomial, as we have on the left side we have over here. Okay, let me continue with the equation over here. That is x square negative. We can write this 4x as 2 times x times 2. Okay, here we have a question. Why do we have to write this 4x as 2 times x times 2? Because I want to get a trinomial either like this one or this one over here, so that I can write the trinomial as a square of a binomial, as we have on the left side over here. When I write the trinomial as a square of a binomial, I'll be able to get the given equation of circle in standard form. Okay, here when I consider the stuff x square negative 2 times x times 2, it's exactly in this form, a square negative 2ab. At the place of a we have x, at the place of b we have 2. If I want to get this trinomial over here, I need positive 2 square over here. So because only when we have positive 2 square over here, it's in the form of a square negative 2ab positive b square. Actually 2 square is not there, but I have added 2 square. Now to adjust the addition of this 2 square, I subtract 2 square. Now it becomes 0 pair. Even when I simplify the stuff over here, it is equal to x square negative 4x, because it will become 0. When I simplify this one, it's 4x. So it's equals to x square negative 4x. Okay, positive. Now let me do the same stuff for this one. That is y square positive. This 4y can be written as 2 times y times 2. Now this stuff is exactly in this form, a square positive 2ab. At the place of a we have y, at the place of b we have 2. So b square is missing over here. B square means at the place of b we have 2, that is 2 square is missing. Let me add 2 square. To adjust the addition of 2 square, I subtract 2 square. Okay, so here it is 0 pair. When I simplify this one, it is still equal to y square positive 4y. At last, we can write this negative 8 equals to 0. Okay, even when I simplify the expression on the left side over here, it's still equal to the original expression over here. So I'm doing all these stuff, that is adding 2 square, subtracting 2 square over here, and the same thing doing over here to get the trinomials in this form, so that we can write the trinomials as the squares of the binomials. Okay, now let's consider the trinomial value over here. It's exactly in the form of a square negative 2ab positive b square. So we can write this trinomial as a square of a binomial, like a negative b the whole square. At the place of a we have to write x, at the place of b we have to write 2. Then I'm getting x negative to the whole square. So we can write this negative sign, and the value of 2 square is 4. Now let's consider the trinomial value over here. It's exactly in this form, a square positive 2ab positive b square. So it can be written as the square of a binomial, like a positive the whole square. At the place of a we have to write y, at the place of b we have to write, that is y positive the whole square. We can write this negative sign, and the value of this 2 square is 4, and negative 8 equals to 0. Okay, x negative to the whole square positive y positive to the whole square. Now we can combine this negative 4 and negative 8. I am getting negative 16 equals to 0. Okay, now let me add 16 to both sides. When I add 16 to both sides, this negative 16 positive 16 will cancel out. I am getting x negative to the whole square positive y positive 2 the whole square equals to 0 positive 16 is 16. X negative to the whole square positive y positive to the whole square equals to the 16 can be written as 4 square. Okay, now I got the equation of the given circle in a standard form, that is x negative h the whole square positive y negative k the whole square equals to r square. Okay, here at the place of r we have 4. This r represents a radius. So the radius of the given circle is 4. Okay, now what I have to do is I have to apply the given transformations over here in the equation of the given circle to get the resulting equation of the resulting circle. So what transformation should I do? That is the circle has to be translated 2 units up. 2 units up means it's a vertical translation. That is we have to make changes in y. So whenever we do vertical translation up, then in the existing equation the y has to be replaced by y negative 2. So in case it is translated down, then we have to add the value to this y. Since here we are translating 2 units up, I am subtracting 2 from this y. And there is no change in x because there is no horizontal translation to the left or right. So we don't have to make any changes in the x. Okay, and also the radius is increased by 2. Already what radius do we have for the given circle? That is 4. Then when the radius is increased by 2, this 4 will become 6. Now what I have to do is I have to replace the y over here by y negative 2 and the radius of 4 by 6 to get the equation of the resulting circle. Then I'm getting x negative 2 the whole square positive, and now we have to replace this y by y negative 2. Then I'm getting y negative 2. Then we can write this positive 2 as it is, and we can replace this 4 by 6 because the radius is increased by 2. That is, this 4 has to be increased by 2. Then we get 6, that is 6 square. Okay, so x negative 2 the whole square. Here negative 2 positive will cancel out. I'm getting y square, and the value of 6 square over here is 36. So this is the equation of the resulting circle in standard form, and we find this equation exactly in answer choice C. The correct answer choice for this question is C.